In this video, we will dive into the topic of vineyard trellis design and the training systems for modern machinery. We will be discussing the training systems, trellis design, the determination of compatibility between systems and modern machinery. We will also look at an overview of some of the machinery used to construct and harvest these systems. Training systems. Training is the physical manipulation of a plant's form. Today, many training systems can be encountered, several of which are indigenous to the viticultural regions in which they are found. The first training systems were likely designed to keep the fruit off the ground and to facilitate harvest. Training systems, regardless of their complexity, can be distilled to four basic combinations, as seen in the photo below. They are: number one, head spur, which is basically a short trunk and several two-node bearing units. Number two, head cane, a short trunk with one or more long bearing units. Number three, cordon spur, horizontal extensions of the trunk with several two-node spurs. And number four, cordon cane, like head spur, but with longer bearing units. Canes are usually tied in head-trained systems, but can also be free-hanging in conjunction with cordons. Trellis systems. We will cover only a few of the many trellising systems. These are the single curtain system, which includes the vertical shoot positioning, or VSP. The smart Dyson, which is a single curtain with double foliage. Then there is the vertically divided double curtain, which includes the Scott Henry system. Also, there is the horizontally divided double curtain, which includes the Geneva double curtain, or CDG, and the lyre. And finally, there are some other interesting ones, like the tendon and the basket systems. We will start with the single curtain system, the vertical shoot positioning, or VSP. It is a cane and spur variant that is well suited for mechanicalized vineyards and low vigor vines. Next, we have the smart Dyson, which is a single curtain with double foliage. It is a spur variant. Its cordon is trained with alternating upwards and downwards trained spurs, creating two canopies. It also features very open canopies. The Scott Henry system is a cane and spur variant. They are very labor intensive and expensive to set up. The increased fruiting area and split canopy allows more sun penetration on the vines. It involves growing shoots along movable wires that allows the grower to shift half the canopy into a downward growing position. Then there is the horizontally divided double curtain, which includes the Geneva double curtain, or GDC. It is a spur variant, has increased protection from frost, and ideal for fully mechanicalized vineyards. It promotes a downward growing split canopy system. The horizontally divided double curtain also features the Vineyard Trellis system. It is a spur variant, but can be adapted to cane training systems as well. The lyre also allows good air circulation and sunlight to penetrate the canopy. It is also known as the U system. There are other systems as well, two of which are the tendon and basket. The tendon is a spur variant. It is expensive to construct and maintain, while it does have a very dense canopy. It is also very difficult to mechanalize, as the grapes are grown overhead on arbors and pergolas. The basket is easy to maintain and requires minimal pruning, but has lots of shading, which in wet climates can promote rot. It also requires hand harvesting while the grapes sit in the basket. How many of these trellises and training systems are compatible with modern machinery? Well, the answer? Most of the systems listed are compatible with modern machinery in some way, but each to varying levels. While some systems can be fully mechanized to include harvest, others may only allow for leaf removal and/or spraying. The following slides are of some types of machinery used to construct and harvest the grapes from the trellis and training systems. First, we look at placing the posts. The use of proper equipment is key, whether you are using heavy machinery or placing posts manually with a post pounder. Secondly, we will look at setting up the wire. Spinning jennies are used to aid in the stringing of wire. They can be mounted on a tractor for swifter installation or hand-pulled from a single wire. And finally, a look at the machinery for harvest. A properly chosen training system and trellis design allow for the use of machinery for harvest and other field tasks. Training a grapevine accomplishes many objectives. First, bearing units are distributed on a trellis to facilitate movement of equipment through the vineyard or to otherwise facilitate mechanicalization of vineyard operations. Second, proper training can provide that a renewal zone is formed, which ensures that the vine is perpetuated and yield is maintained. The training system of choice is the one that satisfies all these objectives adequately within the confines of a site and cultivar, including the growth habit of the cultivar, its winter hardiness, the fruitfulness of its base buds, and the adaptability of the system to mechanization. Thank you.